Hi there and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We've just helped Rinko in his conflict with the Huana, giving some money. And now we're looking for Adair's friend, so to say. Girlfriend, rather. Ex-girlfriend. Likely that someone in the Children of the Dawnstars knows her, but before, we'll do some sweet level ups. So, what do we want? We want mechanics. I love mechanics. We want a little bit more streetwise, could be good. But bluff as well. I don't know. Let's go streetwise as well. I think it's okay. And an ability we have to choose. The rogue. Smoke whale. The rogue creates a small cloud of smoke that hides their presence for a short time. No, we're a combat rogue. Dirty fighting. Rogue employs a variety of underhanded tactics, turning some of their hits into critical hits. Let's see. That's a passive skill, I think. Would be awesome. Yeah, let's go for dirty fighting. More critical hits. And another available weapon type. So we've got mace and rapier. Maybe we'll add the crossbow. Interrupting targets. What is overbearing shot? Takes careful aim to cause maximum impact with the arbalist. Hits knock the target prone. What would we have with a hunting bow? Rapid shot. Allows for rapid draw and fire of arrows at the cost of accuracy. And the warbow. With slower, heavier draws, the warbow can penetrate the toughest armor. I really like that. That's going for like combat. Absolutely. Street Fighter. Would a Street Fighter, though, use a warbow? I don't know. There might be a situation we would be happy to have that. Let's look at the firearms, though. Rapid shot. Fires and reloads the pistol quickly at the cost of accuracy. And powder burns. Overloading shots with powder causes a short-range incendiary. The thick smoke from the blunderbuss is distracting to the wielder. And the arquebus, aimed shot. Takes time to line up a well-aimed shot. These attacks are far more accurate. Yeah, I like that. If we have to use something like this, we'll go for the arquebus. It's aimed shot. Now Adair, good fighter. More athletics to survive. That's what we'll need right now. Because adventuring is tiring and dangerous work. And passive skills, what do we have here? Survival, yeah, we want to survive. Specialized information about nature. Adair will be our survival specialist. What ability will we choose? Into the fray? I don't know. Two-handed style? Not really. Two-weapon style? Not really. Weapon and shield style? That's what we chose. Determination. Gains bonus defense against intellect, perception, and constitution afflictions. That would be great. Confident aim. 30% of grazes converted to hits with proficient weapons. Ah, that's pretty cool, I gotta say. One-handed style, not so much. Determination is really good, I think. Against intellect affliction, perception affliction, constitution affliction. Yeah, I mean, he needs to be tough. So, that's a no-brainer. There will be determined. And what will he do? What will he use? He's got the medium shield and the saber. What else would we give him? Maybe a ranged weapon. Arquebus was good, but he would be good for the warbow, just in case we could give him the warbow. On the other hand, he will always be at the front, so should we give him a bow or a firearm at all? A proficiency? Probably not. He would likely have something good from this category rather. Maybe the battle axe, bleeding cut. Attacks are slower but cause bleeding wounds on hit. That's cool. A club, maybe a flail. Focus your attacks on your target's footing, dealing less damage but lowering reflex on hit. The warhammer, piercing blows. Strike with heavy piercing attacks, gaining additional penetration at the cost of recovery time. That may be really good. The hatchet? No. Rending smash is also good. Yeah, we'll give him the warhammer, the piercing blows. Strike with heavy piercing attacks, gaining additional penetration at the cost of recovery time. That's what we do. We're fine. And Xoti. Let's have a look at her beauty. Go to alchemy or arcana. Let's go deeper into the religion thing. I'm just interested in that. And maybe arcana, why not? Covers knowledge of all things magical that do not deal with metaphysics. In combat it can be used to increase the power level of scrolls. And now, what ability? Let's see, weapon and shield style, two-weapon style, one-handed style, two-handed style. I haven't yet decided what she'll use. Probably weapon and shield. But spreading that clarity to nearby allies, thereby granting the resolute inspiration. Not bad. Repulsing seal. Prayer for the body. The fit inspiration. What is that? 5 constitution. And resolute would be resolve. Yeah, I think actually weapon and shield style would be very fitting. Equipped shields deflection bonuses are increased and grant an equal bonus to the character's reflex. Let's go for that in the future. And an available weapon type. She's got a small shield and the hatchet. Hatchet is slashing, so we could use some piercing or crushing. A flail would be something a cleric would definitely use. Club. I'm not sure. But a club is accurate. That could be fitting for her, right? As she's not specialized in combat. The club, bewildering blows. That bring us aims to concuss the target by striking them in the head to lower their will defense. These attacks deal less damage. Yeah, why not? Lowering defenses. It's probably a good idea. On the other hand, magical implements? No. The club it will be, because the club gets accuracy. So that's what we'll do for Xoti. And now, let's find Adair's friend, loud friend. It's so comfy in these houses. I want to have a house like in Pillars of Eternity 2. On the other hand, it is only made of wood, right? And you want stone. You want a real castle. So, the children of the Dawn Stars were like here, I think. Because we cannot talk to Xoti about this, because she probably wouldn't want to. She has her eye on Adair. Let's talk to Wenglith then.
Xoti, blessed child, you returned to the
Xoti.
flock. What news do you bring us from the High Priestess?
Don't get comfy, cause I ain't here to stay. I'm finally doing Gaun's will, thanks to the Watcher.
Yeah, she's really going places now.
So I now see.
Frowning, the priestess takes her time, lighting one golden candle and then another.
You seek a blessing from the light.
Ah, no, we're actually looking for someone who came out this way years back.
If it's a fellow missionary you seek, then you might talk with Nordegand at the temple in Nekataka. She's been around a while. Knows more of us than most anyone else.
Nekataka? Nekataka. What? Wait. The great and ancient city of Nekataka is so old, its foundations are said to predate the great Huana cataclysm of legend. In recent years, the native Huana population have been crowded by the arrival of Valian and Rawatayan colonists, traders and soldiers. Fellow missionary. Nordegand at the Temple of Gaun in Nekataka. All right. So then, we're in Port Maje now. We should leave Port Maje for that site here that we have to seek. The Ingwithan dig site. Clario wants information on the arena, but would you especially be interested in what remains of the work of Odorizi, the Head Animancer? We'll leave the town on foot here. And try to find the dig site. The eastern part, and there's something. That looks interesting. Some trees. Oh, there's the Upuhuwaru woods. Some fresh fruit. Why is that blinking here? The Ingwithan dig site. Where is it? Over here. Port Maje and Wildario's Rest. That's here. I think I want to explore this part of the island as well. I mean, just because the authority tells us to go there doesn't mean we have to go there. Right? It's just the authorities. There is something. A burial site. Huana tribes traditionally heap their dead onto pyres or give their bodies to the deep sea. But mounds like these suggest that Rangas of honor, wealth and distinction were buried nearby. Tomb rises from the earth before you. Its stone exterior is well wrought and decorated with reliefs of Tangaloa and Ngati. Ngati is that awful goddess. It likely houses the body of someone important to a local Huana tribe. And what's Tangaloa? Oh, many Huana worship Berath as Rikuhu, the twin eel god that represents the cyclic connection between overworld and underworld, life and death. Rikuhu is often depicted with the two constituent eels, Kohopa representing the overworld and life, and Tangaloa, who represents underworld and death, devouring one another by the tail. In Huana folklore, Kohopa and Tangaloa were born before time existed, and each had an insatiable appetite They began to devour all living things, and with each thing devoured, they became larger. When there were no living things left to eat, and the two eels were so enormous as to encompass all existence, they began to devour one another. Thus all beings are perpetually passing through the digestive tracts of the two eels. What a nice myth. When one reaches the end, it passes through the mouth of the next eel, the gateway to or from the underworld, and the next stage of existence begins. The notion of time is merely one's perception of the digestive process. Let's digest this, and we'll search the location in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel signing out. Have a good time. Until next time.